Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Crypto Takeover, coming back with another video again for y'all this evening. We're going to jump right into the markets. So I told y'all the other day that we could be coming back down to retest some areas, and it does look like we are slowly bleeding down. So I did want to talk about that in today's video. Also, there's some other things that we can go over as well. So if y'all want to enjoy this video, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way y'all can come back every single day that I make a video and smash those like buttons for me. And let's get started. So I hope everyone's having a good evening. Sorry if I have to clear my throat a little bit and just sinuses right now a little. But we're taking a look at our 1 hour first to start off with, and then we're going to jump into our higher time frames. So as you can see, this is the first day I'm looking at this, but when I got up this morning, I took a look at the charts, and I saw this slow bleed kind of happening. And this is kind of what I was expecting based on the charts yesterday, because we weren't getting any dumps necessarily, just getting like a consolidation kind of flat happening. And now we can see that the markets are slowly kind of bleeding out. So if y'all are in my Telegram group, actually, I warned my Patreon group first. So my Patreon group, I had told them that I was laddering some shorts right around in this area where this blood diamond was. Actually, once we go into our 4 hour, we'll see that 4 hour blood diamond. But I was starting to ladder a little bit here, and then I got stopped out right about here. So just extra precaution to maybe put a stop loss a little bit higher above my price target or below my price target, maybe next time that I decide to get in on a trade. So right now I'm just kind of holding out, waiting, potentially waiting for a bottom to form, and then possibly taking either a long or a short based on the charts then. So but I hope some of my Patreon members did well with this too. So if y'all are interested, I do have a Discord channel specifically for my Patreon members only. And they pretty much get first access to me if anything, but I'm giving them updates using Market Cypher pretty much throughout the day as well too. So shout out to them. I do have a free Discord channel. If y'all want to join that, y'all can. But basically, if y'all have any questions in there, feel free to reach out to me. I like talking to people too, so feel free to reach out to me. Tell me what y'all want to see on the charts or in the videos that I produce daily, and I'll get around to it as well. So you can see our money flow was topping out here on our 1 hour, and we talked about how we wanted to put in some of this red money flow to the downside, and it currently looks like that's what we're doing right now. Kind of moving our way down into our red money flow here. We have a big green dot indicating a potential bottom, possibly, or a temporary bottom, at least for right now. So we could get another push to the upside. We could get some sideways movement here, and then maybe another leg down, possibly. My target was what I told, what I originally said in some of my videos was about 8,800. So we're going to jump into the higher time frames just to see exactly where that might be at. Our 200 smooth moving average is at about 8,900 here on our 1 day or our 1 hour. So potentially we could come back down here and test support on our 200 smooth moving average. If we take a look at our 2 hour here, putting in some of that red money flow as well, topped out here on our green money flow, coming down to the downside here. And I'm going to give you all a little bit of a secret on a good way to read Cypher B as well. And that's just based on what indicators move more consistently or move faster than the other indicators. So the way I like to read Cypher B is our VWAP is our fastest moving indicator, and then from the VWAP, which is the yellow line or your yellow wave, however you have it set up, that would be very fast moving prices using the VWAP. And I know some trading people like to have their strategy where they trade off of the VWAP. Personally, I like to look for bigger swing trades, and this is what I was looking for. I was looking for this slow bleed down to the downside here, and possibly even going towards that 8,800 level to retest our 1 day 200 simple moving average as well. So that currently looks like where we're headed right now. Whether or not we hold that 200, that is yet to be determined. So we will wait till we come back down and retest that, and we'll jump into our higher time frames to take a look at it as well too. I do plan to give the Telegram group some more updates as well. So I have a free Telegram group that everyone can join. Feel free to click on that and sign up for it. It's free, so might as well. I do signal updates in there if I get some buy and sells as well. Y'all can be the first to know what is happening on my charts, at least for the most part. Also, the channel is growing, and I appreciate everyone's support, sharing, commenting, liking, tuning in every single day for me. So I want to give back to y'all, and at 5,000 subs, I plan to do a Ledger Nano S giveaway. So in order to be signed up and qualify for it, I just need you to be subscribed to the newsletter, and I'll announce the winner, doing a random drawing, and then I'll reach out to you and tell you that you have won. So please be signed up for that. Also, I plan to do a whales buy sell indicator private video, and in order for you to view that video, you also need to be signed up for the newsletter. So make sure you get signed up. It's free as well to get signed up. And let's see, our 2 hours also putting in our big green dot here as well, indicating a potential bottom. So that's pretty nice too. Like I said, our money flow is still headed to the downward side, but our VWAP is our first moving indicator, and then our second moving indicator would be our big blue wave. Our third moving indicator would be our white moving wave, and then our fourth moving indicator would be our money flow. So our money flow is going to be the last one to move that has the most momentum behind it, you could say. I just thought that I kind of took notes on that the other day, and I wanted to share that with y'all. So our money flow has the most power behind it, and our money flow is still trending to the down side here on our 2 hour. So this could be just a temporary bottom. We could consolidate out just a little bit more and then come back down to the downside until our money flow starts to move back up into the green territory. So let's take a look at our 4 hour. And I did tell the Patreon members in our channel that we had that second blood diamond, and it hadn't quite played out just yet, but then I had updated them. Let me see what I told them the other day in our Patreon group. So it looks like the 4 hour blood diamond is playing out support at 9K, I would say. So essentially, when I updated them that, look what happened, y'all. We got supported at about 9K based on this blood diamond that happened here on our 4 hour. So I told them about that. I told them I was laddering shorts way back here on our first blood diamond, and then I got stopped out. I don't really give stop losses. Stop losses are based on your own risk reward and how much you're actually putting on the table to bet. So I don't really give stop losses, but I told them I was laddering shorts right here. And then from there we had our 21 EMA start to really be tested here. Then we had our second blood diamond hit, and then that's when we started to move to the downside. So hopefully they came out pretty well on that. I'll get in touch with them, make sure they're doing okay too. But you can see our green money flow does look like it's kind of topping out here. So as we start to move to put in some more lower big blue waves, I would imagine this money flow is going to kind of trickle off to the downside here to maybe put in some lower price targets for us. Our 100 on our 4 hour is at about 8,900. So it could be that we come back down and test support there on our 1 hour EMA on our 4 hour time chart. It's very possible. So just a heads up. But yeah, y'all, join the Telegram group, join me in Discord. Feel free to message me if y'all have any questions. I don't mind, responding to y'all. I am using TradingView, so if y'all want to help support the channel, I do have a few affiliate links down in the description box. I use Pro Plus plan. It allows 5 indicators on the screen. So if you want to help support the channel, please sign up using my link in the description box below. So I am doing the Ledger Nano S giveaway, but also at the same time, if you just want to go ahead and buy your Ledger Nano S through my affiliate link, you can do that. I did get an email from Ledger saying that if you buy a Ledger Nano X right now, you get a free Ledger Nano S with that. So the Ledger Nano X allows you to access your cold storage data through your phone on the go pretty much, And then with the Ledger Nano S, you have to be connected to your home computer basically to access your crypto. So the Ledger Nano X makes it pretty easy if you do travel a lot, but you want to keep things in cold storage. So I have both of them. I like using both of them for the most part, but if I'm not really on the go too much, then I just leave it on the S and leave that somewhere. But if you are on the go and you want to keep it in cold storage, I'd recommend the Nano X. But right now they're doing a free Nano S giveaway with every Ledger Nano X. So use my affiliate link if y'all are interested in that. We're going to take a look at our 8 hour here. Let's take a look at our 6 hour. I'll turn off SR. We had this sell signal here as well on our 6 hour. Finally, looks like it's kind of playing out to the downside here below our 21 EMA. So pretty nice movement here to the downside. My anticipation was that this was going to be a slow bleed to the downside as well, and that's what one of my mentors kind of tells me. Sing Crypto, I'm in his private group, and basically a lot of people see him as a bear, but really he's not a bear until like the charts tell him that he needs to be a bull or a bear. So it's all about just making money. It's not really about saying, oh well, who's a bear or who's a bull, you know. It's just about what play is in order to make money at that time. And we find it really hard sometimes to time these longs for the most part, but we know that because the longs really just don't give you enough time to put in the leveraged order that you want to put in. They move super quick. As you can see, like these moves to the upside, you know, they move just relatively fast. So with that, once we know that we've kind of topped out or hit some resistance, then that's when it's okay to like kind of move in for the short, because we know that we'll probably get that slow bleed back to the downside again. So as you can see, that's kind of happening here. We were kind of anticipating that that we were going to get this slow bleed back to the downside based on my chart yesterday too, because there just wasn't a lot of the market was just felt like it had lost momentum at this top peak right here. So anticipating this movement to the downside would probably just be a slow bleed if anything. And so as you can see, our money flow did top out here, kind of putting in somewhat of a trigger wave here, possibly indicating that we could come back down to that downside in some red money flow as well. So I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm looking kind of bearish right now, no pun intended. Okay, anyways, I'll go about my day. I just gotta like joke it up a little bit here and there. So yeah, you can see our 8 hour sell signal as well too. No buy signal just yet. Money flow does kind of look like it's topping out as well. So maybe some movement to the downside, closing below our 21 EMA here, as well on our 8 hour, our 12 hour. Kind of holding support here on our 21, but also this sell signal. I love these 12-hour buy and sell signals too. They're doing me pretty good, and doing my Telegram group and Discord group good as well, as long as the Patreon members too. The Patreon members, I give these signals first to them pretty much, and I plan on putting out a video on how to set this up, and I'll tell you what settings I'm using. So please be in one of those channels that I have created that are free, or you can be signed up for the newsletter and you'll also get access to this video that I put out on how to set this up. So our 12-hour looks like we're holding support here at our 21 EMA as well. Our money flow kind of topping out just a tad bit here with some bearish divergence happening as well, indicating that we could be on our way to the downside here. Let's take a look at our 1 day. So lower time frames are all kind of lining up that we need to come back down and retest probably some areas. So our 100 EMA is still at about 8,800, where I feel like we need to come back down and retest. And guys, if y'all take a look at this is the first time we're seeing this too, but our 1 day has a sell signal. So 1 day has our sell signal and it is there. So I would definitely feel like we are going to come back down to retest this 8,800 area too as well. But we did have this sell signal here, and immediately it turned into a buy signal. So we could get it. I feel like we could get a pretty nice bounce here at our 8,800, but really the markets are just going to tell us what's going to happen. So we're kind of just waiting to see what we want to go with. along with some bearish divergence happening here. Our money flow did move to the green just a tad bit, but it does kind of look like it's leveling out, and that could change. But I feel like there's just not enough buying pressure right now for us to keep moving to the upside. So y'all, if any of y'all are interested in leverage trading, I do have my Bybit link down in the description box below. It is not recommended that y'all start leverage trading. It's totally up to you. Like, I think trading is just a skill to harness for the most part, and you're going to learn a lot of lessons, you know, and learn how to do things properly. But if anything, one thing that I did not start off with that I'm recommending for everyone to start off with is using the testnet. So Bybit has a testnet that you can use, and you can use fake BTC to trade with, to make sure that you have an algorithm down, to make sure that you are a profitable trader when you start trading as well. So get signed up, and then you're going to message support and ask them how to get signed up for the testnet. It's like a 2-step process. They'll step you through it. It's pretty easy. But first do that, and don't make sure that your algorithm is working, and then you can deposit your BTC onto the exchange. If y'all are USA citizens, then y'all can use Prime XBT to leverage trade, and y'all can trade the S&P 500, a bunch of fiat pairs as well, but it's all using Bitcoin, so you can deposit your BTC on the exchange and start trading commodities and other such things with Prime XBT with leverage. So let's take a look at our 2-day here. 2-day, no sell signal yet. So I think these buy and sell signals get repainted sometimes too, because we did have a sell signal at one time over here, but honestly, our bullish momentum on our 2-day is looking pretty nice to where we want to come up to this green money flow territory and start trending to the upside here. But time will tell. Our lower time frames are telling us that we still have some downwards momentum for us as well. I would imagine our 21 EMA, if anything, if we do get kind of bearish here, we would come back down and retest our 21 EMA on our 2-day, which is about 8,500. I'm not seeing that just yet. I would say if 8,800 doesn't hold, then we could come down to test 8,500 and then maybe get a bounce there. But I'm gonna say 88, and we'll see what happens there. Let's take a look at our 3-day. 3-day money flow kind of leveling out here, possibly maybe putting in a trigger wave for our money flow as well, and then we start to move to the upside here on our 3-day. Our 4-day money flow looks like it wants to start turning red just a tad bit. We may have one more green trigger wave that happens here, and then start to make our way to the downside as well. And then if we take a look at our 5-day money flow kind of leveling out, this could level out for a while here in a greenish money flow area for the most part, and then we start to move to the downside possibly, or we just continue even more green or money flow to the upside too as well. So we will totally keep an eye on that. Maybe still anticipating this death cross, but we will take a look and see what the higher time frames say on our weekly. Weekly green money flow starting to clip into the green, looking really, really nice there for all the bulls that are ready for the blast off to the moon. And then if we take a look at our monthly, we'll zoom in here just a tad bit. And I did want to tell y'all that I do use the Brave browser. It's an easy way to start earning BAT token by browsing the web and clicking the ads. So super lightweight browser. It's made by the same people that made Mozilla Firefox. But hey, now it's backed empowered by the BAT token, which is an awesome cryptocurrency too, basic attention token. So I did a video on that too. Y'all can go back and search some of the archives for that video, but it is also one of those tokens that I feel like will do really well in the future as well too. So feel free to download and use that affiliate link for it as well. If y'all want to just mine Bitcoin straight from a web browser, this is the most simplest way that I found to get set up and mine Bitcoin straight from your computer using your hash power. It's not cloud mining or anything like that. You're using your computer power to mine Bitcoin. So I have it running on like 2 or 3 different laptops, a tablet, and a phone. And basically you can set it up on your tablet, your phone, your old laptops, and have those old computers start doing something for you, like mining Bitcoin for you. So you just sign in with your Google account and it starts to mine Bitcoin. So use that affiliate link, get signed up for that. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, message me on those platforms if you'd like. And then on our monthly chart here, let's take a look. We did have that green dot. We're going to see how February ends for us. I feel like February is going to be pretty high volatility, but as y'all know, the lower time frames are calling for a little bit of a bearish momentum, but some of our higher time frames are still looking pretty bullish. So let's see how this plays out, y'all. I want to thank y'all again for coming back to the channel and supporting me. I really appreciate it. Y'all will be seeing the Whales Buy Sell Indicator video be released by the end of this week. Probably I'll let my Patreon members get first access to it as well, probably within the next few hours here, and so that way they can have access to it and set it up. But with that being said, y'all, thanks for coming back, thanks for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because I do a video every single day, and I will see y'all tomorrow.